My name is Jeff Naessens. I work at Alma and Alma Hardware, and I've worked here for 42 years.
What do you do in the community?
In the community, I've been involved in a lot of different things over the years. I have been involved with KAB, which is called Keep Alma Beautiful. The biggest thing I've been involved in is the Alma Action Association, which we do meat pie booth sales for the Highland Festival as a fundraiser, a golf outing. We bring down the Chalk the Walk. We do the Delmac bike ride rest stop. We do the biggest event that we do, the Alma Live, that was near the last couple of years. We sponsor and work the Christmas celebration, which is the one that's been going on for 20 plus years, and we have the Jingle Bell Run. Those are the biggest things. And I do almost everything in between that people ask me to do.
You sure do. What drives you to do everything in the community that you do?
What got me started was I was frustrated and I needed an outlet to have to do stuff. And it just blossomed from there. I started getting involved in one thing and people asked me to get involved in another. And a lot of it, truthfully, is that you meet a lot of people and you become family and friends. I have a lot of close friendships and connections to the other things in the community from doing community service work.
What is your favorite event that you have helped make or that you have put on?
The Christmas celebration. The Christmas celebration, the first time I did it, I wasn't in the original one. The first couple of meetings I went to, I hardly knew anybody, and one of the persons who was in charge of it, he was having the meeting, and then he didn't show up for it, so I just kind of took over and started organizing a little bit, and a lot of it has come stuff like that. I just would start helping people out. Next thing I know is I'm organizing.
You're doing everything, yeah.
And I've been working on that all week.
Yeah, yeah. Coming back to the hardware store, how long has Alma Value Hardware been around and been a thing?
In this location, it's been since 1976. It's been longer than that. They used to be across the street and formed the L from Superior Street over to State Street.
Awesome. How long have you been working here?
Since 1982. My grandfather had bought, it was a newsstand down the street, and so I would come in and help my mom out there, and I think that was about 1976 also.
What has been your experience kind of running a small business in Alma?
If a lot of the things to make your business work the best is actually your service and how you treat the people in the community and stuff. We have become a fixture downtown. We know a lot of things are going around in town, so we're like one of the main anchor stores in town. We do all kinds of different things. We have a guy who fixes lawn equipment. We do screens, we mix paints, we cut keys. And it's just a lot of things. We now have UPS, and people come in here and they're always coming in and asking for advice or where you can get other things. And when people come into town when they're new, I pull out, the chamber has a map of the whole county and stuff. I give them that, I give them the book and tell them everything, and then they'll come back. I get teased that I'm the greeter of Alma. So.
Our social...
Yeah, I'm our social center.
What is a problem in the community that you have observed while you've been doing so much in it?
Lately, the biggest problem is that people have changed the way that they shop. A lot of that had to do with COVID, and that it just is not coming back. And it's between that and the economy, things aren't. I mean, you have a farmer's market going on, and it doesn't get the people as it should. Another thing is when you find out is that it's hard to promote anything because you have to look at how to promote. For the Christmas celebration, we used to put it in the newspapers and we used to put it in the radio, and we find the easiest and the best way to do it anymore is we'll be on Facebook, and then we'll put it and do the event and where you can share it, and that actually gets more.
Because people
put
it around.
We do put it on the radios and stuff too, but the radio stations, nobody ever listens to the same type of music or same station, so it's hard to figure out which one to put it on.
What is your advice to any students at Alma or prospective students that want to get involved in this community, or maybe even just inactive community members?
You find certain people in the community that are involved in a lot of different things, and then you ask them. So we're always in need of volunteers. So we have the Jingle Bell Run coming up, and we need people to stand on the corners and Killian helped me one year out in the rain, and we had a good time.
We did.
But it's stuff like that, and then the other night they had the Fall Fest. I don't know if you guys went to it, but it was a struggle to get college kids to come down. It's just that pick an organization. All organizations need help. There's 4 organizations out here trying to promote themselves out at the farmers market today. Child advocacy is always a good one. Big brothers, big sisters can always use brothers and sisters. There are probably like game that might use some help, which is Gresham Area Need. If you're going to be dedicated, Dallas to the Rescue always needs some help. And there are organizations that always need help, and it doesn't take a lot of time. An hour or two here, an hour or two there, and it's just finding those. And one place that you can go is on the United Way website. There's a spot that you can go and sign up for all kinds of volunteer stuff.
How do you think students should get involved with the community? Would it be coming here and, you know, just like spending in businesses, or would it be volunteering, or just coming to events in general?
It'd be all three, to tell you the truth. There is a lot of events, like Alma Live was fun, and that would have been a good one for everybody, but I think we had it right before the students came this year. And usually what happens is like the Christmas celebration, we could probably get volunteers,
Right.
but the college has had their finals and everybody's going back home.
Right.
And it's just to keep a watch downtown. Shopping would be great. I know there's probably not a lot to shop for down here, so I agree with you there. There's not a lot. But I mean, or even just coming down and wandering around. And
Right. As I've been at the college, I felt a big disconnect from while I'm there. I don't really know what's going on down here, and I honestly don't even get the chance to come down.
And
so
see, we've tried at
unfortunate.
different times to find out
Yeah.
what's going on there. So there is, and I'm going to promote this. There is a Facebook page that is now called Go Gresham.
Yeah.
And what it is they've taken things from the college and from all around the community, and it's for most of Gresham County. And you can find different events that's going on every weekend. So if you go on there, like they post a thing for the whole weekend. It's like 10 to 15 things every week. I mean, you might find something on there. So if you're looking for places to stay, when parents come in here from out of town, I will talk to them and I'll try to find out what they want to do. So I will promote like Triangle Motel, because the girls are friends of mine too. It's a very nice place. It's inexpensive. You got Sarah Villa up the street, and you got the 313 down here. If you're looking for places to eat, Mancino's is good in there. They promote town like crazy.
They do.
Mom and Pop comfort food, Main Cafe, you can't beat them. You've got the Alma Brewing Company, who has changed the menu up, and there's some really good food on there. And you have the Black House too. I always tell them about the murals.
Yep.
We've got five or six murals in town that are fantastic. Always promote the theater. If they're just moved to town, I really love the Alma Community Arts Center, and that's another thing that if the students want to do some, they have all kinds of classes, and you can actually have groups go in there. As long as you have six to eight people, you can have a group and have like a little group party in there. And I've taken all kinds of classes down there, and
you like that stuff.
Yeah, and the classes are fun. The teachers are wonderful. It's a great place to go and spend time. We have a nice bookstore, which you don't find very much, and a nice coffee shop across the street. Another great place to have a small meeting or something if you want to just meet up after camp, when there's not time on campus. Serendipity is a favorite with the college students, and Lana does a wonderful job.
Yep.
I know she makes meals that for when people are out late at night, they can go grab a bite to eat, and it's frozen custard. And she's got all kinds of baked goods down there too. Some really good florist shops. It is a wonderful small community, and you got to remember that the bike trail is there. If you haven't been on it, go and ride out there.
You're very avid about the bike trail.
It's a way to get, you can just walk out a mile or two if you're stressed out and stuff, and you'll get calm. I mean, and each mile has a little bit different scene. I've been on a lot of the bike trails around, and we are blessed with one of the better ones in the state.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, final question wrapping this up. It's kind of a fun one.
Okay.
If Toy Story happened in your store and all the tools came to life, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I would have fun. I'd see what they would create.
Yeah.
You know what I'd probably do is I'd put them in the front window.
Mm-hmm.
And I would make them have at different times do like little skits or something
Ooh,
to draw
that's a
people
good idea.
into the
That's a great
story.
idea.
And then you could have them every once in a while, because they'd be toys. You could put them on end caps and they could talk to people as they went by.
Wow.
So you could go down this aisle.
Do you have a favorite tool?
I'd say probably hammer.
Hammer. It's very useful.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all we have for you. So
Okay.
thank you so much. Nice talking with you.